Alright, so what do we have here? Okay, let's have a look. Hey everyone, this is Chef Roland and welcome to another episode of 5-Star Cuisine with Chef Roland. I'm just hunting in my fridge right now just to see what I can make for today. So today is gonna be leftover day, basically. Alright, so you will always have ingredients in your fridge that you have no idea what you're gonna do, okay? Sometimes you have leftover food, sometimes you have extra vegetables, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And so today I'm gonna give you some suggestions and some ideas on how to create something out of anything. Okay, so I'm gonna search in my fridge now and I'm gonna find some nice vegetables and some other ingredients, and then I'm gonna create a delicious dish for you today. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm gonna start searching now, so I'll be back right after this introduction. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Alright, so what do we have today? So I went through my fridge, folks, and I picked up a selection of vegetables. So I decided to do something vegetarian today for a change, okay? Also I had a couple of friends of mine requesting for some vegetarian recipes, okay? So I've been doing some research here and there, and I've also checked what I have in my fridge. So this is what I came up with, okay? A selection of vegetables. So I'll just go through the ingredients with you. So today we'll be doing a vegetable pancake. Sounds simple, it's actually very, very nice. It's actually like a Korean dish, okay? But I just modified it a little bit. You'll love it, okay? It's simple to make. If you're non-vegetarian, it doesn't really matter. You can add some baby shrimps into it, you can add some chicken pieces into it. It's entirely up to you, okay? But so today, it's gonna be vegetarian. Let's go through the ingredients. So I've got a selection of vegetables here. So I've got some shiitake mushrooms. I've got some Enoki mushrooms. These are the Japanese mushrooms. I've got a carrot, I've got some daikon radish, I've got some leeks, some scallion or spring onions, green chili, and a yellow onion or white onion as they call it. So these are the selection of vegetables that I've selected for my fridge for my vegetable pancake. Okay, if you have any other vegetables, you have zucchini, you have sweet potato, you have squash, it doesn't really matter, it's just up to you. Try to use as many as you like, okay? It's entirely flexible, this dish, you will love it, okay? It's very, very easy to make. So let's start cutting. Alright, so we got all the ingredients here already sliced, okay? So now we're just going to combine it all together in a bowl, okay? So I've got a nice stainless steel bowl over here, and I've got a measuring cup, okay? So this is a 1 cup size, right? So what we're going to do now is to measure 3 cups of these ingredients, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of each, put it into the cup, like so. Pack it in. Okay, so that's 1 cup. Alright, so that's 2 cups. Okay, so basically that's 3 cups, like so. So I'm only keeping the shiitake mushrooms on the side because this one I'm going to put it separately, okay? So I've got all the 3 cups of mixed vegetables in the bowl right here. So now to this I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. cup of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and some white pepper. So now you give it a good mix. Okay, so the vegetables are nicely combined with the flour in the water. Okay, so now we got a nice hot pan. Okay, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of oil. Okay, I'm not putting too much now because as I will show you as we cook it, I'm going to add more to it towards in between the cooking process. Okay, so when the oil is hot, so now I'm going to add the vegetables into it. Okay, so what I want is a nice thin crispy pancake. Okay, so I'm not adding the rest of the vegetables. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that aside. I'll turn down the heat to medium. So just let it cook slowly. Okay, so while that's cooking, now I'm going to put the shiitake mushrooms on top. Okay, try to use a non-stick pan for this because as you can see it's very easy to move around. So it will be easy for you to flip as well. So the fire is on low heat at the moment, okay, so it's cooking very slowly, so I just want it to get golden brown in the bottom before I flip it over. So this is the time you're going to add a little more oil. So we're going to add some oil to the sides. So if you're not confident of flipping the pancake, okay, there's a few ways of doing it. One is either use a spatula, use 2 of them and flip it around if you can. Another way is to use a plate, okay, you put a plate over and then you invert the whole pan onto the plate and then you push it back into it. For me, to make it easier, I'm going to flip it, okay, because I can. There you go. Still not ready yet, so I'm gonna flip it another 2 more times just to make sure it's all cooked. So you're gonna add some more oil again now because you need the oil to make the pancake really crispy. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit now just to give it a really crispy crunch on the bottom. Alright, so while the vegetable pancakes are cooking, so I'm going to quickly make a sauce for the pancakes. Okay, it's actually a very simple sauce. All you need is soy sauce, some vinegar, some sesame seeds, and sesame oil. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar, a few drops of sesame oil, and about 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame seeds. Next, I've got some red chilies here, okay, bullseye chili, so it's optional. If you want it spicy, you can. If you do not want, you just leave it. And last, I've got some sliced scallions, spring onion. Okay, so just give all that a mix. And that's it, that's your dressing. Nice and easy. Okay, our pancakes too. Okay, the underneath should be crispy right now. So I'm going to flip it again, just to cook on the other side again, so it gives an even balance. Check out the shiitake mushrooms, don't they look beautiful? Flipped it again one more time, just to final cooking. So all in all, it takes about a good 10 minutes to cook. So you got to play around with the heat, and just to make sure that it gets nice and crispy and golden brown. Okay, you can feel the crust. Okay, so that's pretty much done. So one last flip, and that's it. Alright, so that's it folks. So that's my very simple vegetarian pancake, okay, based on vegetables that I had in my fridge. Okay, so obviously whatever that you can have the flexibility of adding it into it. If you want it non-vegetarian, it's entirely up to you and whatever that you like. Okay, so it's looking really good. It's nice and crispy on the top, okay, and it should be very soft in the middle. So let's have a quick taste. I've garnished it with some scallions. Okay, so I've got my dip here. So I'm just gonna have a quick bite. Dip it in. Amazing. This is amazing. So simple yet so divine. This is really good. Trust me. I wish you could try this. So please folks, okay, do try the recipe. It's very easy to make. You will really love it, okay? This goes with the dip. Alright folks, I really hope you enjoyed this. Okay, this is a very simple dish. So now, after eating this, I'm going to show you another nice dish that I'm going to make with my leftover tortillas. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we're back. It's the next morning now, okay? So I'm just having my cup of coffee. Lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a very nice simple breakfast dish, okay? Based on my leftovers as well. So I got some leftover flour tortillas. Okay, so I'm gonna use these tortillas and I'm gonna add a few ingredients and I'm gonna make a nice cheese and onion breakfast quesadillas. Alright, so you ready for that? So let's go through the ingredients. It's very easy. I have here is my flour tortillas. Alright, I've got some spring onions which I've sliced. I've got 3 eggs, some sliced onions, and some grated cheese. So you can either use grated cheese that comes in a packet, or you can also use the pre-sliced cheese, the ones like those hamburger kinds, okay? So it's entirely up to you. So, very easy, okay? First we're gonna crack our eggs. We have a nice bowl here with a whisk. Okay, so we're just gonna break the eggs. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we just whisk the eggs up. So 3 eggs, I'm just gonna add a touch of seasoning. So a bit of salt, and a bit of white pepper. So, okay, just give it a mix. Okay, and that's it. So eggs done. Just keep that aside. So the sliced onions, I'm just going to nicely saute it in a pan right now. Okay, just to make it soft. So once it's caramelized, it gives out the sweetness of it. Okay, so let's saute the onions. Okay, so in a hot pan, I'm just going to add some oil. And a tablespoon of butter. Okay. Then I'm going to add the sliced onions to that. Okay, we're just going to sweat off the onions until it's fully caramelized. Okay, so the onions are nice and golden brown, okay? So that took about 6 to 7 minutes to get it nicely colored, alright? So, then it's done. And then, put it in the bowl. And we're going to use the same oil from the onions. So now I'm going to add the eggs. eggs are almost finished cooking, alright? I'm gonna add the floured tortilla on top of the egg, like so. Just give it a good press. Just let that cook a little bit. Okay, so now you're gonna flip it. Okay, so with the egg it's a little bit heavy, so just use a spatula, flip it around. So now we're gonna add the toppings. Okay, so I'm gonna put these sauteed onions, spring onions, and the grated cheese. Lots of cheese. Yummy. Okay. Okay, so once the fillings are all nicely even spread out, all we have to do is lift it up and fold it up into half, like so. Give it a good press. Let the cheese melt to make sure the other side is also nicely browned and cooked. Okay, so you want the tortillas to be nice and crispy on the outside and the cheese will melt on the inside. So that's beautiful. Okay, so now we'll just grab the quesadillas and put it onto a plate, like so. Okay, remember I had some leftover vegetables from the vegetable pancake that I made last night. Okay, so I had a little bit leftover. So what am I going to do with it? I'm going to make another quesadillas with the vegetable pancake, similar to the one last night, but this time with the egg and the tortillas as well. Okay, so all I need is a nice hot pan, a couple of tablespoons of oil. Okay, the oil is nice and hot, so I'm going to add the shredded vegetables from yesterday. So just spread them around, thin as possible. Or you just let that cook a little bit on medium heat. Another spoon of oil, just to help it going. Very, very important to get it really, really crispy because that makes a whole lot of difference. Okay, so be patient, take your time, let it nicely cook. I think once it's crispy, you can see that the underneath is also nice and golden brown. Okay, so you know it's ready. So now is the time we're gonna add the eggs. Okay, so pour the eggs over it, like so. And on top of this, I'm going to add the tortillas. Give it a little press and let it cook. Okay, so now we're going to give a little flip. Right. Okay, so that's looking good. So for this one, instead of putting the cheese on this side, I'm going to do an inverted version. Okay, so flip it back up again. So now the tortillas on the top. Okay, so now I'm going to put the grated cheese. Like so. The same sauce which I made yesterday. Okay, the one with the soya and the vinegar, the chili and spring onion and the sesame seeds. Okay, I'm going to use that same sauce and sprinkle it on the top. That's going to add the zing and a good flavor to it. Okay, so now all we have to do is to flip it over half. Alright, and just let the cheese melt a little bit. Just flip it over. Very nice. Okay, so that's pretty much done. The cheese is melted. All you have to do is put it on the plate and serve. Alright, so we got two lovely vegetarian quesadillas right in front of me here. So this is breakfast for today. Alright, so I got one is the cheese and onion quesadillas, and the second one is the vegetable pancake quesadillas made with the leftover vegetables from yesterday. Okay, so let's dig in, let's have a taste. A couple of slices here. Okay, I'm just gonna use my hand. Looks good. It's nice and crispy on the outside. The sweetness from the onions is very nice, and the gooey from the cheese is like really good. Nice and cheesy. I like that. Okay, on to the second one. So this is the vegetable pancake. Let's have a slice. Okay, let's try the second one. It looks really beautiful. I actually like the inverted version. Alright, so the quesadilla is on the inside, the egg is on the outside, so the egg is nicely brown and crispy on the side. And with the sauce that I put in the middle of it, the chili, the vinegar, the soy sauce, the sesame seed, gives a really nice tang and zing to it. So it actually adds on the whole flavor. It's really nice. Alright, so this is a very hearty breakfast, okay? Very easy to make, based on leftovers as well. If you have it in your fridge, okay, you can literally put any filling as you like, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. So make a nice breakfast for your family, and hope you stay safe at home and stay productive always. Alright, so I'll see you on my next episode of 5-Star Cuisine with Chef Roland. Peace out, guys.